Guys, hi guys, welcome to class. Welcome back to those I've already spoken to today and to new faces. Hello. In this class, it's going to be kind of like a free discussion. I'm going to ask you some unusual questions. Yeah, so it's designed for upper intermediate and advanced students, but anyone is welcome, and we will adapt the level. We'll adapt the questions according to who comes. Okay, so hopefully lots of people can join in, and it should be quite an interesting discussion. We'll see what happens. So. I want to reveal the first question, but maybe I'll wait till people join. Yeah, so we'll save this one. Nicholas Kami says is there. Hello, Nicholas. No, now can take your time. Yeah, sorry, I was on the toilet. Yeah, that's the reason. I'm sorry, guys. Yes, I was a bit late. Okay, so hopefully you can all join in very soon, and we're going to make a start with this. It's going to be like a discussion based class. Pure speaking practice, okay? So, and be prepared for some unusual questions, some non-conventional questions. Guys, for those who don't know, and I'm sure you all know by now, yeah, I'll struggle to find anyone now who hasn't added you on Facebook. You've all done really well, but there's still loads of you that need to do this. If you've got a Facebook account, add me on Facebook, Martin Stoner Verbling. I'll send you the link, and wait, if I can send you the link. And please add me, and then we can communicate in between classes. But Pitcher is there. Hello, Pitcher. Pitcher, are you there? Okay, so Pitcher is writing. Is anyone in the class? Oh, no one's in the class. It was on the text. Okay, so I am going to send you this link, and I want you to click on this and add me, okay? So here is my Facebook address. Please do so. Okay, please, guys, join in. I'm sure you can join in now, yeah? So I'm sure you can press the Join Now button at the top one of these corners, yeah? So here or here? I don't know, not sure. Okay, we have Sri, we have Abdul, we have Igor, and we have Andres, Nicholas, and we have Abdelillah, and we have everyone. Okay, so it's almost full, I think. So, Sri, can you hear us? Okay, we can't hear you just yet. Just check that. Nicholas, can you hear us? Not yet. Okay, we'll wait. We'll come back to you. Mehmood, can you hear us? Left. Thank you, Yuki. Thank you. So this one, yeah. Join now is there. Join now. Okay. So, Nicholas, Mehmood, can we hear you? Okay, Maria, can we hear you? Igor, can we hear you? Okay, now we can hear you, Nicholas. I was going to say, it's always very awkward if there's no students who can speak. Yeah, you know, what do you do? Okay, so, Nicholas, how are you today?
Fine, what about you?
Not too bad, thanks, Nicholas. Good to see you again. Igor's there, yeah? How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. How about you?
Perfect, not too bad. Good to speak with you again. Maria, are you there now?
Hi, I'm here, yes.
Perfect, good to see you again. We spoke yesterday, I think, right?
Yeah, nice to see you too.
Cool, okay. You too. Mehmood.
Yes, I can hear you.
Good to speak with you again, Mehmood.
Thank you.
Perfect. And Sri.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, nice
Thank
to
you.
speak with you, Sri. Where do you come from?
I come from India.
India, cool, yeah? So Mehmood, if I remember correctly, you also come from India, right?
Yes.
No, I was from Pakistan. Last time also you guessed I was from India.
It's my neighbor country.
Okay, neighbor, yeah? So Sri is from India.
Yeah, we are neighbors.
Perfect, okay, nice to speak with you guys. And we have Abdelillah.
Yes.
Hi again. We spoke yesterday, I think. Is that true?
2 days ago.
2 days ago, yeah? So it's all going into once. So Abdelillah, good to speak with you again. Good to speak with you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And Abdul. Not yet
Hello,
working.
everyone.
Perfect. He's here. Who doesn't know Abdul? Can I just ask, who doesn't know Abdul? That would be easier than saying who's seen Abdul before. Who doesn't know Abdul? Okay, he's celebrity. And Andres.
Hello.
Nice to speak to you. How do I say your name? How do I pronounce your name?
It's quite right. It's Andres.
Andres. Okay. And where are you from, Andres?
Argentina.
Argentina. Perfect. Nice to meet you. And Hazel.
Hello, Martin.
Nice to speak with you again.
Same here.
Okay, you've changed your photo, but now it's okay because I recognize your name. Yeah. So, guys, when people change their photo, it really confuses me sometimes, but it's interesting. But we've spoken before. Anyone else I haven't spoken to? In fact, I've spoken to most of you. Sri is new, Andres is new, and I think that's it. You're new. Okay, in that case, yeah, great to meet with you guys. We're going to talk about some random topics. Okay, so those who've been in these style sessions before, the questions are quite odd. So I'm going to make a start with a strange question. Sri, are you ready?
Yes, yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Do you know what an autobiography is?
Autobiography?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about write about one person's life history.
Okay. And what's the difference between a biography and an autobiography?
Biography means it's about animals.
Okay, not quite. That would be biology, yeah? So that would be biology.
Yes,
I
yes,
think
yes.
Written by myself about me.
Yeah. So a biography is written about someone else. You write a biography about the life of someone, but an autobiography, I write a book about myself, yeah, and then try and sell it. That's what it means, autobiography.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Has anyone written an autobiography?
No.
Abdul, the celebrity, have you written an autobiography?
No.
Not yet, but you're working on it. Okay, so has anyone else? Andres, have you worked on writing an autobiography?
No.
Okay.
Never.
People often, if you're not so famous, you can write your memoirs, yeah, and things like this. So a story of your life and stuff like this. Has anyone done something like this? Yeah. So not officially, not to be published, but written down like a story of their life. Maria.
yeah,
Tell
for
us your
Facebook.
life story. Okay.
No. I've written a lot of applications like cover letters and resumes, but no autobiography.
But Nicholas is working on it, right?
Yeah, for Facebook, you know. Yeah.
Yes, it's the same.
Right.
Effectively, it's the same. Yeah? We need to find a way of making money from it first. But yeah, okay. So an autobiography is something that you'd write about yourself. Yeah, your life story. Okay, Abdullah, if
Yes.
you were to write an autobiography, would it be interesting?
Actually, you have to do a lot of things to write a biography. For example, if you are a writer or actress or actor or scientist, maybe, but like normal person, it's presentation.
Okay, so if you are someone in the public eye, you can say, yeah? So if you're someone, to be in the public eye is someone who's recognized, who's famous, to be in the public eye. So it's okay if you're someone who's in the public eye, but a normal Joe, the average Joe, it wouldn't be interesting, yeah?
Yeah.
How interested are we, Abdul, in other people's lives?
Sorry, how interesting what?
How interested are we, Abdul, in other people's lives?
I would say a lot, I think.
Okay, yeah, so to what extent, yeah? So why so?
I mean, like, your question was how interested are we in other people's lives, right?
Yeah. So why are we interested? Why are we interested in other people's business, other people's life?
I mean, we are not interested in other common people lives, but like, you know, we are interested, you know, in celebrities' life, you know.
Yeah.
It's like,
Okay.
yeah, like famous people, you know, like politicians or scientists or like, you know, those people who done a great job, you know, who contributed something in this world. So definitely, we are interested in their in their lives, you know, but not
So
in
people with
common people,
status.
bro.
People with status we're interested in, yeah? So
Yeah.
what they do, yeah? Why they are this good, yes? So things like this. Andres, would you agree with this?
Yeah, sort of, because sometimes we are interested in the lives of people that didn't do much great things.
Okay. Just curious, to compare maybe, yeah?
Eh?
To compare maybe.
Yeah, I suppose so. Perhaps to make us even feel better about our own lives.
Yeah.
I mean, reality shows are based on that.
Yeah, so things like Big Brother, you think, oh, thank God I'm not
Yeah.
like that, yeah? So, yeah, okay, there's this, so there's two extremes. But maybe people on a similar level to you, so to say, as in think similar to you and things like that, would you be interested in them? So, for example...
Yeah, I suppose that's the half of the use of Facebook.
So you can be interested when you want, yes? Yeah? So just, what's he doing? Yeah, something like that. So, okay, and how much do you have a Facebook stalk?
If I have a Facebook what?
Facebook stalk, yeah, to stalk someone, but we say Facebook stalking.
I haven't done it myself. Yeah.
Okay, so this means, for example, you just want to find out a bit about someone, so you search for them on Facebook, things like that. So Facebook stalking.
Okay.
Hazel, what do you think? So are we interested in other people?
I'm interested about other people, only celebrities, writers or scientists or persons who made something in their lives. But in Facebook, I'm not a stalker or I'm not interested. I use Facebook only to learn English, for example, not for other purposes.
Okay, yeah, so not to stalk. So you can rest assured that Hazel won't stalk you. This is
but but I am really interested in some important person's life.
So you're saying
Like,
people with status.
Yeah. About famous sculptor, a painter, or about a famous writer. I like reading books about this kind of persons.
Okay, to see how they did it, to get inspiration. But would
Yes.
you agree with what Andres said? And that's, we're also interested in people not maybe who've done something better than us, but also people maybe who are not in our position, yeah? So maybe lower, as Andres said, yeah? So like reality TV shows and things like that, yeah? Are we also interested in the opposite?
Frankly, I'm not interested. I never watched Big Brother or reality shows. I don't like.
You're a closet fan, aren't you? Secretly, you just don't want to admit it. Okay, so in fact, we're interrupting one of them now, aren't we, Hazel? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so Igor, what about you? What would you say to this?
About what?
About the question, whatever the question was. So, yeah, are we interested in other people?
I think it depends on each person, but I'm not interested in any famous people, so I do not do research on them.
Okay, yeah, so, but what about normal people, yeah? So, for example, do we compare against each other? As in, when, for example, I don't know, at work, you compare against your colleagues. Oh, what are they doing? What are we doing? Or do you think we do this, or do you think we like to stay completely independent and just concentrate on what we're doing?
I think normally each person subconsciously, yes, this word?
Consciously.
Subconsciously compare with another person from surrounding. He want or don't want, he compare with another person. So I think yes.
Okay, yeah, so it's natural that we compare. Maria, would you agree, or do you have anything else to say?
Well, yeah, I agree with what is the name again? Abdul. I think
Abdul?
that
Okay.
I'm interested in people's thoughts and lives if they have contributed to the society in some remarkable way or achieved something remarkable, or if they if they have been exceptionally successful in a specific field. That would be interesting to know how they became
How they did it, yeah. So we
successful.
think if we can do it too.
If I can learn something from them.
If you can learn something, yeah. So it's an aspiration thing. I'm sure in America, Abdul, it's a lot bigger, but self-help books and autobiographies about celebrities sell a lot, yeah, particularly around Christmas time and things like that. Yeah?
Exactly.
We'll talk about that in a minute, but before that, Mehmood, what do you say to this?
Yeah, I do agree with that. We are very much interested in other lives, whether they are celebrities or common people. You can find a lot of books on a lot of biographies about the famous people, and that are for the reason that we can learn about their learn about the life and their experiences, and so that we don't have to do everything ourselves and then reach the same conclusion. So for that reason, we are interested in reading about other people. And regarding
learn from people's mistakes.
Yeah, learn from people's mistakes. We don't repeat the same mistakes and learn for ourselves. It's better to gain from their experiences. And regarding interest in other lives about the common people, yeah, I think people do have interest in learning about what others, how others are doing, how well they are doing in particular field or generally, because I think, in my opinion, they like to have some sort of benchmark or a comparison, some sort of comparative thing, or to benchmark their own, how how well they are doing or how they are doing, or if it wasn't that, I think the society would be stagnant, because we have successful people, and we get inspired from them, and and then after that we work hard and try to emulate them. So it generally happens a lot.
Okay, so you're saying we do actually, it's healthy, yeah, to compare, to make sure we're going on the right track ourselves. So see what matey over there is doing, and then see if you could do something better. So you're saying it's quite a natural process. Nicholas, is it good to compare? Do you agree that we all do this? Do we compare each other? And why do we do this? And yeah, what do you think about this?
People tend to compare a lot lives. I don't know why they do this, but it's not good for me. I think you should take your place and your path. It's not bad to follow or to have an advice, a piece of advice, but in a way, it's really good a person could believe himself, a little more, and just to follow his path only.
Yeah,
we are always tending to compare.
Yeah, so the thing is, though, it's easy to compare. You see the good side, you think, yeah, she's got a new car, or he's got a new this. That means his life is going perfectly well. When don't forget, there's also an image about it, yeah. So people can create their own image. So Sri, what would you say? Yeah, is it healthy to compare? Is it natural to compare? And do we compare too much?
Yes, we do compare very much. Actually, I read the autobiography to know about their lives, means how they struggle to reach the goal, how they reach the goal. For reaching their goal, what they have do, what they
And
done.
do you trust the autobiographies? When you read the autobiographies, do you trust them? Do you learn from them, or do you think actually this is
not
exaggerated?
most of them. Some principle I believe,
Hmm.
like like I read the Bhagat Singh and Gandhi example. I have read a lot of biographies,
Yeah.
but in that most of them are, I don't believe them. They struggle like that only.
A lot of it,
More,
yeah. So a lot of maybe the business books or something. You can see they're
yes,
just
yes,
writing something. Maybe it's not really what they want to say in a book is. I had the business. I just sold some things and made some money, yeah, and grew it, yeah. But you can see they're
yes, yes,
desperately trying to make some complicated formula that probably they didn't follow, yeah. So
yes,
when you're
yes,
involved in the process, probably they weren't thinking like that, yeah. But afterwards, they're thinking, okay, to sell a book, I've got to create some kind of formula, yeah. Otherwise, a short book, basically, it was simple. I got some stock, I sold it, and I grew my business, yeah. That maybe doesn't apply, yeah. But what kind of autobiographies would you mainly read, yeah? So would it be of I don't know, singers, business people, politicians? Quickly, Abdelala, do you read biographies?
I read about revolutionaries. Revolutionary means like Gandhi, Che Guevara, like that only. I
So
don't read
major
about
figures,
politicians. I don't read about politicians. Means the most
key
of the
figures like
politicians are
this,
not.
yeah.
Most of the
Mandela, things like
politicians
this,
are
yeah.
not. They don't do right things. I believe that.
So you
I
would
read.
choose to avoid political biographies, any politician,
Yes,
but
yes.
things, people like Gandhi and stuff like that. Yeah, how could you not? Yeah. So, Abdelala, do you read autobiographies? Which style, if you do, which style do you read, and which type would you not absolutely not read?
Okay. Right now, I don't read biographies, but for school or when I was in the at the university, I was reading. But now, I don't care about biographies of people.
Okay. Yeah. So it's past that stage. Yeah. So, were you
Yes.
ever inspired by anything you read in these books? Did it help you in any way, or what?
Yes, for school, like the way the person that I read his biography, it's inspired me to do the same work that he does when he was like me in the age,
Yeah.
and how to make skills about his how to say his experience.
Okay, yeah. So to replicate his experience somewhat, to
Yes.
try to follow a similar path, yeah. So this is quite interesting. Abdul, what about you? Do you like autobiographies?
Yeah, I mean, I would love to read, but I never read in the past. So, I mean, there are some people, that we should read about it. I mean, they contributed a lot in the society. So, I mean, well, the general thing is like, the way I think, like we naturally, like it's in our nature, like let's say, I mean, who will be, I mean, not interesting to read the Einstein biography, I
Yeah.
mean, who will be that person, who don't want to know about the Einstein, and like those kind of people who contributed, and I mean, who will be not interested to read about that person who invented the electricity, who invented, light,
Yeah, or
and
someone like even Gandhi, yeah. So something
yeah.
not maybe someone who invented something, but someone who made a massive difference like this, yeah. So for you, you would read them. You don't read them at the moment, but you would read them. But would you? Uh, how big an influence would they have over your lives? Do you think they would? Could you change what you're doing right now because of something you read in a text, or would you say would you even use them or just read them, think, okay, that's cool, nice to know, and then put it on the shelf?
No, definitely, it will put impact on your life. Definitely, definitely. I mean, the, it's. I mean, I don't know, but I think it's. This is nature. Like if we see something, I mean, very good, very inspiring. If it clicks our mind, so definitely we will follow that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it's by nature. I mean, if we see any good thing, so definitely we will try to follow it. If we see any bad thing, so we will try to avoid it. And it's like a famous quote that a man known by the company he keeps, and also a man known by the company he avoids. So I mean, it's in nature, that we try to follow good things and try to avoid bad things.
Yeah. So to read about someone's mistakes is actually quite interesting. But would you prefer to read something from someone whose life was completely flawless? That is, they didn't really make many mistakes in their life, or would you rather read something where you see a lot of mistakes, yeah, and you see a lot of mistakes, and actually maybe they're still not perfect? Do you think we learn better from successes or failures?
I think both are very important. Mistakes are very important too. So that way, I mean, you should know that if you are doing something in the future, so I mean, if you read something, so that way you can avoid those mistakes in your professional field.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, successes are important too. That how they got the success,
Yep. So to a mixture of both, yeah, but not so one-sided. Okay.
Yeah. So should be both, yeah.
A bit of both. Andres, what would you say? So should it be? Do you wake up? No, that's cool. Yeah, wake up. Okay, Andres, you're still there. Cool. Okay, so what would you say? Do you read autobiographies? And what kind of autobiographies would you read if you do read them?
I don't usually read autobiographies, but I'm remembering that a few months ago I was reading one that is a bit strange. It's a biography written by a doctor, by a neuroscientist.
Yep.
And it was about a very strange case of a Russian person that had like perfect memory.
Okay.
Yep.
So
the guy didn't forget anything that happened. Has a something in the brain.
Wow.
He was born with it, and then the doctors did some experiments. For example, I remember that in one time they gave him like a list of 2,000 numbers, random numbers, and then just like that, and from the first round he could already remember everything.
Okay.
And then they checked 20 years later without any warning, and the guy could remember it perfectly still.
Whoa, that's weird.
So
yeah, but
that biography was interesting because it's nice to try to think how a person that sees or experiences life in a very different way that you.
So something like that. So not something that's maybe so realistic, as in that you could do yourself. You like to read about people that do amazing things that maybe you could definitely never do.
Yeah, because I think if they are normal biographies, even if it's famous people's, I think I will be bored easily.
Yeah.
And I remember some things that I read about that one, for example. Then the rest of the day I keep thinking about how it would be the experience of have such a trait.
Something that inspires you, not something that thinks, okay, I was born in this. Okay,
not so much.
Okay, so Hayes, what do you say?
We definitely will be influenced about what we read, but I read a lot of biographies and autobiographies about usually artists. Even if I'm not a creative person, or I don't consider myself a creative person, but I now remember very well about a documentary of life of Mother Teresa, which impressed me mostly. Because we aspire to be a better person all the time, and after this kind of documentary or biography, we at least maybe are a little bit better than we are usually. I know it's a it's a kind of exaggeration, maybe considered by other person, but I felt like this.
Okay, yeah, so it does help, yeah. So even if you can't be like Mother Teresa, you
No,
read it and you
yes.
think, okay, this is quite nice, yeah. So
Only a little bit, if I can be like her, it's fantastic for me.
yeah, so you would be inspired by these people, yeah. So you would
Yes.
still be inspired, even if you know, okay, I'm not going to be like that exactly, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Igor, do you read them?
No, at the moment I do not read any books, any biography, and I have not read any books, any biography.
Would you be influenced? Yeah. So if you read something that you thought, "Wow, this is amazing, this life or whatever," would you be influenced? I've noticed my light is really dark, so I'll turn it on in a minute. Would you be influenced by this, Igor?
Yes, of course, I would be definitely influenced by these books.
Okay, I'm back. Okay, so you would be influenced, yeah. So is there any?
Yes, normally yes.
What kind of books would you read? So would you read about writers? Would you read about politicians? Would you read about business people? Would you read about who? Yeah, or scientists and stuff. What kind of who would you read about?
At the moment, I'm not interested in this kind of books, so I cannot say precisely what books I would read. Maybe some books about some people, about maybe Bill Gates, I don't know.
Yeah, so business people, yeah? So about
Yes,
to get money and stuff.
Famous rich people, I don't know, something like that. If I would have time, I would read at the moment.
Okay, and there's a lot of these in the UK at the moment, and I guess in America even more so. In fact, this idea probably came from America. Lots of people who've made a lot of money and how they did it, and lots of people are very interested in this. Yeah, so you can, like the 5-hour work week. They talk about things like, from what I understand, you can work 5 hours a week and make $1 million, something like that. Yeah. So
who said this? This is joke.
This is not true. This is the kind of book that you can get. Yeah. So Abdul, have you seen them? These kind of self-help books.
No, I haven't seen that kind of book.
Okay, so there's self-help books, like not just about money, but you can lose 5 kilograms in half an hour. Yeah. So,
about the weight. Yeah.
Yeah, and things like it's usually about dieting, about money, about basically all the things people think about. Yeah, and they make a lot of money.
Or you will be look 10 years younger if you use, I don't know what kind of cosmeticals products.
And the right books, and things like languages as well, yeah? So learn Italian in 2 days or something, yeah? Or 5-minute French, yeah? And things like that, yeah? So do you see them in your do you see them in your countries, Nicholas?
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, this kind of advertisements I see in a lot. For instance, we have here the underground, and in the underground you say, okay, speak, English in. It says, practice it in 4 months and domain it in 8, for instance, right?
Yeah.
Then you see, and you don't even see the telephone number because you don't trust it, not even a little bit.
Does anyone trust this? Does anyone? Do you ever see anyone taking the contact details? Yeah, it's a nice idea to think, okay, speak English in 4 months, but how long have you taken to speak like this?
You're asking generally?
Yeah. So, do you think it's possible to learn anything in 4 months? So, do you trust them? When you don't trust these, but does anyone trust these? Yeah. So, do you ever see people writing down the contact details of these advertisements?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a partner. Yeah. I had a schoolmate. She was doing that course, but she asked me for help to me, and I don't know if it was very good course, in my opinion, to my mind.
Interesting. But Sri, what would you say? So, do you read, or not necessarily you, but do you get many self-help books in India? And
Yes.
what kind of topics do they talk about? So, okay, we've talked about autobiographies, now about things that how to get a new job, yeah? So, ace that job interview, or, how to write a CV and make yourself the best or whatever. Yeah. So these kind of things. Do you see them, Sri?
Yeah, lot of I'm the new example. You know, I heard a lot of books like that. Means they offer the course to study where they held it, like computer languages, computer books, computer classes. Myself,
Okay.
I
Yes. So
joined. Myself,
how
I joined. Yeah, you
like
ask me.
computer like I don't know, Windows 8 for dummies, yeah. These kind of things. You know what I'm talking about, yeah. So these kind of brands.
Not like this, but languages about Oracle, Java, like that.
So
Right now I'm doing job in IBM regarding on Oracle.
so it's useful to you because actually it's something, not some claim that maybe is like Hotep. But Maria, what do you say about self-help books? Have you, be honest, have you ever used one? Have you ever read one? And did it help?
Yeah, of course. It's sometimes you think, oh, is there a shortcut? I want to take this shortcut, but oftentimes it does not work because we are individuals and we have different approaches to what we learn and what we do. So I think we can learn from famous people or successful people is their attitude towards, for example, failures. For example, Thomas Edison, he said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work."
Yeah, okay, that's the thing.
I think that is a wonderful approach to one's work.
Because if you make a failure once, you don't make it again usually. Yeah, generally people learn from this. Yeah, so it's quite interesting. Okay, so next question for you guys: if you were to write a self-help book on autobiography, what would you call it? So have a think. I'm going to choose someone at random who's got the. In fact, I'll give you 5 seconds to think, and I'm going to ask someone at random. So, Hazel.
No, please. I have no talent in writing. Never thought of an autobiography or biography of somebody. Never.
Okay.
Never.
So
I wouldn't write.
Okay, so I'll ask you again. Just think of a name, yeah, something that you'd write, or self-help book, a topic. Like it can be learn Romanian in 2 seconds or something. Anything, yeah. So you can choose. Nicholas, what would it be?
An autobiography about me would be named as, I don't know, the best way of getting up. I don't know, from a fall.
The best way of getting up. That's not that. Okay, that's okay. The best way of getting up. That's fine.
Because I have
In the
fallen
morning?
thousands of times. Yeah.
Okay, Abdelillah, what would you say?
Maybe take the same way.
You copy, yeah. So you're going to copy Nicholas' hard work. You're breaking some copyright laws here. Abdelillah. Okay, so Abdul, what would you theme it on? Okay, if you can't think of a name, what would you theme it on?
Let me give me some time. I will think.
No worries. Andres, he's already thought of this. He's writing one at the moment, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Look, we can see the transcript, see the manuscript on his desk behind. Whoa, okay. What's it called?
Yeah. How to be happy without even trying.
How to be happy without even trying in 101 steps. Okay, good. Okay,
Yeah.
so
It has like three pages.
3 pages, yeah. Mine would be just get on with it, yeah, or something. Or
Yeah. Like,
stop reading.
don't worry.
Or my autobiography is don't read this book, yeah?
Yeah.
Don't read this book. Igor, what do you say? Or what topics would you talk about?
About women.
Women. Okay, so how to pick up
Yes.
women Igor style, yeah?
How to pick
Not
up the
Gagam style, but Igor style.
how to say what woman you want in 10 minutes.
Okay, how to make the perfect woman. Perfect. Okay, Maria.
No. How to pick up the woman that you like in 10 minutes.
10 minutes. In 5 easy steps.
Yes.
Cool. Maria, what did you say?
Well, I have in mind some sort of book, how to go about a certain kind of job or something.
Okay, so getting some kind of job, yeah? So the Maria method, yeah? So they have things like, or Maria systems. Who comes from Spain? There's a thing called Vaughan Systems or something like this from the name, yeah? So apparently it's quite successful. But yeah, we'll call it Mehmood Systems, the Mehmood method. What topic would you talk about? Or what would your book be called?
I'm not very keen on writing, but I think if I have time, I would write a biography about a bureaucrat in our country.
Yeah.
Why choosing that bureaucrat? Because he's a sort of person that actually I think the bureaucracy in the world is not very is infamous, but the person the thing about is that he was very honest and he has done some extraordinary steps, even that were not in his control, but he tried and achieved so much with so little. So I'd like to write about him. And
so you'd
also
write a biography, not an autobiography, yeah?
Yes, I was telling that I do have plans for writing an autobiography, but that would not be for the public, but for closer ones.
Okay, yeah, so not for the public, but for specialists and stuff. I'm trying to get some examples of some funny autobiography titles in the UK, because you hear some things like, for example, Richard Branson. I bought this biography, this autobiography. For those who don't know who he is, he's basically very popular business guy in the UK, and he's has the Virgin brand. If you've heard of this, yeah. So I don't know. And his autobiography is called "Losing My Virginity," something like this, yeah. And they have really interesting articles because his brand name is called Virgin. So yeah, and I'm trying to find some examples because there are really some funny ones in the UK. But Abdul, have you seen any in America?
The name of the biography books?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, we have some famous books, about like autobiography of Benjamin Franklin, autobiography of Ronald Reagan, and autobiography of Condoleezza Rice. So, I mean, most of autobiographies about politicians,
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so I've got one here, for example. I just searched for it. One title was, "I can't wait until tomorrow because I get better looking every day." This guy, Joe Namath, I don't know where he comes from, but I've just searched for it. Maybe this is not pretty. Bruce Campbell, "If chins could kill, Confessions of a B-movie actor. If chins could that's a chin. Are you there? Are you there, vodka? It's me, Chelsea." Things like that. Yes, so I think it's quite interesting. Okay, so wait, any things? Yeah, "Everyone is Entitled to My Opinion" by David Brinkley. Yeah, so everyone's okay. So guys, we didn't manage to find one, but Hazel, did you think of a good name?
How to have fun traveling around the world and learning English.
Perfect. How to have fun. My verbling story. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. Okay, guys, let's change the topic a bit. What's your personal motto? Yeah, actually, it's linked. It's very closely linked. Yeah, let's not change the topic too much because yeah. But Abdelillah, what is your personal motto, and what is a motto?
What?
What's a motto?
Sorry, I didn't understand you.
A motto. If I say it to Andres, do you know what a motto is?
Yeah, it's like a phrase, a short phrase that symbolizes you or your kind or your profession or your family or something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Like in Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Okay. So a motto is something you say about you, something that summarizes you or your ideal, something like that. Yes. So your personal motto. Andres says, "Winter is coming." That's your motto.
No, that's from the series.
Okay, yeah, so it's not your motto, but what would yours be, Andres? If you had a personal motto.
It's very difficult. I can try. That would be a good motto.
I can try. Wait, I'm trying to read some examples on the chat box. Would you think you could get... We can tell it to or Maria, or the person who's just talked. Just do it unlike me, Yuki says. Yeah, that's good. Just do it unlike me, okay?
Yeah.
The inverse method, that's cool. That's really cool. If you want to achieve beauty, don't read my book. Self-esteem equals 0.1. Okay, these are good. So please, in the meantime, write on Burbling chat what yours would be. Okay, so Abdelillah. So if you could have a personal motto, something that would represent you, what would that be?
So, just give me 2 minutes.
You know, we'll come back. Okay. Abdul.
Stay away from social media.
Stay away from Facebook. The perils of Facebook. Okay, so Andres, what do you say?
The one I was just typing. Do as I say, not as I do.
Oh wait. Do as I say, not as I do. Perfect. Hazel?
I want to be this motto for me. Never give up.
Never give up. Okay, so this could be your title. Guys, you're already creating your titles here, yeah? So already. Igor, what would your title be, or your motto?
Think 7 times, after that speak.
Think 7 times?
Yes. Do you know this?
No.
Sentence, how to say?
Proverb is usually twice. Think twice before you speak.
But think 7 times.
Seven
for
times.
For you, the motto, yes.
Oh, okay, so you've changed. Okay, think 7 times before you speak.
No, we have here this motto in our, I don't know, in our culture. Think 7 times before you speak something.
Okay, yeah, so think 7 times before you speak. Does it work? Do you do this? What does it mean?
Yes, of course.
But no one would speak then, yes?
It means the meaning of this motto is the meaning, if you want to say something stupid, maybe do not say this.
Okay, yeah, so just be careful with your words, yeah? Don't say anything. Maybe I should have 10 times. Okay, so Maria, what do you say?
I can't come up with something. Pass.
No worries. Mahmoud, a personal motto.
Yeah, personal motto depends upon the situation. Mostly it changes, but for most of the time, the motto I have is do what you like, what you love or like, and do it often.
Do what you like and do it often. Do it as much as possible. Yes. So do what you like and do it often.
Excellent.
That's a good thing. Yeah. So get rid of all the things you don't like. Yeah. So okay, do it. That's a good one. Do what you like and do it often. Okay, that's nice. Nicholas, what would you say?
My motto is care about others more than yourself.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah. So don't be selfish. Sri.
Be cool and help others.
Okay, yeah, so be cool and help others. There's a really popular one. I'm not going to take it because it's so cliche now, yeah? I'm not sure if you've heard of this one, but it's really cliche. They say, keep calm and carry on. Have you heard of this? Have you seen this logo? Oh, it's all over the place. They've got keep calm and drink tea. Keep calm and shop at Primark, yeah? So have you heard of this? Keep calm and carry on.
Yeah.
It's very it's so overused now, yeah. So everywhere you see.
The last one I saw is keep calm and try to achieve your exam tomorrow or something like that.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
really
keep
good.
calm and things like this. But or I like Nike's slogan, just do it. Yeah, this is a good one. Just do it. Okay, so in that, just do it. Yeah, just don't make it complicated. Just do it. But if you were then, okay, this is a brand name. If you were then to choose a brand that's out there that represents you, which brand would represent you? Okay, this is very difficult. In fact, I haven't thought of one for me. I don't know. Yeah, so okay, so Abdelala, have you got a brand which would represent you?
Yes, it's choose carefully your lifestyle.
Okay, this is the slogan. Choose carefully. Choose your lifestyle carefully.
Yes.
As in, be careful what you do. But in terms of a brand, so okay, so I'm trying to think of one for me. But Abdul, is there a brand out there which you think represents your ideals? If you were a company, which brand would you be? Or which product would you be?
I mean, I usually wear, Nike brand.
You'd be Nike brand.
Yeah, I mean, I usually wear stuff from Nike brand.
But which would, as in the ideals, for example, okay, I would say, I don't know. I would be like Ryanair, yeah? So Ryanair, cheap, doesn't want to spend too much money, and likes to travel to different places, yeah? Things like this. So that's what I'd say for me, yeah? So something like a brand which represents you. For example, it's a very difficult question. I didn't think of this before.
But I really don't believe in brands, I mean, whatever, I mean, let's say if I go, and whatever, like, if I like something and it's cheap, I will buy it. But, like, doesn't believe in brands,
Okay, yeah, so, but Andres, is there a brand which would represent your ideals? Your kind of philosophy?
It's very difficult. The first one that I think of, but I think it's not a good example like the one you did, because I thought of the Moleskine notebooks.
Okay, yeah.
I use them very much, and I like it because it's like simple, and they have like one product, and you can always recognize them, but it works for a lot of different purposes and a lot of different ideas. It's mainly for writing ideas. So
yeah, something like this. I thought you were going to say like a notebook, as in like a laptop or something. Someone can say, I don't know, Apple products, yeah, look good but don't work. So yeah, okay. But Andres, you're saying
no, don't say that don't work.
I've got one, I've got a MacBook, and it causes me so much problems. It's okay, but anyway, let's not go there. This is a hard story for me. I feel quite sensitive about it. But Abdul,
Sorry?
Do you use a Mac or something?
Yeah, I definitely use Mac and iPhone.
Okay, yeah. So for you, it's okay, yeah. So for me, sometimes it's slow, but I think it's more to do with me than the actual product, yeah. But it's pretty good. But you're a fan of them, Abdul.
Definitely, like, thing is, it's the good thing about the Apple is, that their products are very simple to use, I mean, it's no complications, anyone can use it,
Okay, so this could be a slogan for someone, yeah. Anyone can use it, yeah. So I don't know. Okay, so Igor, have you thought of a brand?
Yes, Google.
Okay, why?
Because it's a dynamic company.
Or starts off small but grows into something.
Yes, in 10 years. In 10 years,
Yeah.
they started with a search engine, and now they have multi-services, very many services.
Yeah, this idea, yeah. So start small and grows big. Okay, that's interesting. Maria?
Yes, I would choose Apple's slogan, think different.
Think different. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so Mehmood.
Yes, I'd like to associate myself with Canon, the camera company, and the reason I chose it, or I like it, because like a camera, I think that I wish that I had some sort of ability to save the moments that I like and relive those moments when I choose to be in that particular state or that particular moment. So I like to associate myself with that.
So
I think its
capture the
logo
moment.
is
Yeah, capture the moment.
capture the moment, delighting you always.
Okay, that's nice. Yeah. So Nicholas, what would you say?
I think I would choose Nokia's logo, connecting people. You know, it's
Okay,
really good.
that's good. Yeah, so connecting people, something like that. That's quite cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
Something.
and yeah, you know, the Nokia 3310 will always remain the best phone ever. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
3. What do you say?
I would prefer Sony.
Sorry.
I would prefer Sony.
Sony. Okay, why Sony?
Sony Mobile means I like the sound system in Sony Ericsson.
Makes a good noise. Yeah, good
Yes.
sound. I like Yuki's one. Forget. Guinness's one. Forget. Okay, that's a good one, Yuki. Yes. Okay. Anyone?
Is that Nokia phone address?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think I have one for on mobile like that. Still
Okay.
I'm
Yes.
using it.
This was the best phone in the world.
No, is that
Yes.
yeah Nokia? Is that what is it? Oh, you've written
Yeah.
it down. Okay.
It was my
The
first
thing is-
mobile I have bought when I got the job.
Okay, yeah. So the thing is, yeah. So the iPhone and stuff, yeah. This is going to be the new Nokia 3310. We'll see. Yes, the smartphones take it. Okay. Any last opinions before we go, guys? Yeah. Did I ask everyone this question? This last question? I think so. Okay. So anyway, guys, great to speak with you as always. I've got a couple more sessions later on if you want to join in. But take care. If I don't speak to you later, speak to you in another session. Take care, guys.
Okay,
Bye,
thank
Martin.
you.
Cheers.
Thank you. Next time.
See you.
Bye.